Ogle.
Max Ogle, good morning.
And today we wanted to talk to you about easy do-it-yourself paint repairs. Paint is really the clothing of your house.
Sure, it's the first thing people see.
It is the first thing people see. It can be beautiful or it can be ugly.
Not so beautiful.
Yeah. Lots of people think that paint repairs are major deals in your home, but it really isn't. You don't really have to hire a professional painter. You can do it yourself and save tons of money. You can be the Picasso.
The Picasso of your home.
Picasso of your own home. So here's a breakdown. There's tons of different kinds of paint.
Tons.
What kind of paints are there, Max?
There is interior, exterior. There is several different sheens of paint. There's oil-based, latex. I mean, you could go on forever. There's tons of different paints.
Yeah, and there's tons of different kinds of paints, and it's sometimes kind of difficult to figure out what kind of paint it is. And when the breakdown process really starts, it can crack.
Oh, yeah. Crack, bubble up, not stick, fade. You know, there could be tons of problems with that. I mean, we've repainted houses that the paint was literally falling off of because it wasn't cleaned and prepped correctly. So, you know, paint can do several different things. You know, from fading to peeling to not adhering correctly. I mean, there's tons of different things you can do.
So what should you do if your paint is bubbling or peeling or there's exposed drywall or wood?
The first thing that you should do is find out why. There's got to be a reason for it, whether it was not prepped correctly before it was put on, there is moisture underneath of it. It's getting moisture from somewhere. Wrong kind of paint. Maybe you're painting out exterior with an interior paint. So you have to find the problem.
Yeah, so you have to scrape it off.
Yep.
Power wash. I love the power wash. I love the power washer. And you might even have to get some sandpaper out.
That is correct.
When you're done, you want to make sure that the surface is clean.
Clean. So any kind of dust or anything under paint will make it not stick, not adhere, and then it won't look right. It won't last as long as it's supposed to be, so it has to be prepped correctly. Usually you will spend a lot more time prepping a surface than you actually will painting.
Yeah, and if you do power wash, don't immediately start to paint.
No.
How long should you wait for that?
No, we usually wait at least 24 hours. By the time you power wash stuff, everything's going to be soaking wet. So at least wait 24 hours, depending on the weather. If it's nice and hot, 24 hours should be good. If it's a cool part of the year, make sure that everything is dry before you paint, because your paint job will be no good if you don't.
Moisture buildup is another problem. It can cause paint to crack, or you can have excessive condensation. What does that cause on a home? We see it all the time. So
your moisture buildup can be anything from moisture coming from under your house. So you need to make sure that your house is taken care of before you paint it. So any kind of cracks. So if you get a crack in your paint, the moisture is actually going to get in there and make it worse. So these areas need to be fixed rapidly if you do have any of those areas, so they don't cause any more problems.
Yeah, mold and mildew can be a major kind of problem also, and especially in the bathrooms.
Yes. Yeah.
Or you could have a leaky roof. That causes issues. So you want to make sure and solve it before you repaint, because the same issue is going to happen if you repaint and the issue hasn't been solved.
Sure. If you paint over mold or mildew and not find out where it's coming from, it's going to return. It'll be cleanly painted for a while, but it's going to return until you figure out where it is coming from.
And mold and mildew, it's pretty simple solution to get rid of it. It is 3 parts water and 1 part bleach. And you can wash off the exterior with the solution and get rid of those issues. Or you can buy this stuff at your local Lowe's or Home Depot.
You can buy mold and mildew remover to use in a power washer or to use by hand.
Another major issue when you have paint is fading color.
Fading color. So, where do we live at?
Texas.
The Texas sun loves to fade stuff. Okay? So, the more color that is put into paint, the brighter the color, the more it will fade. Okay? So, if you're looking to paint the outside of your home a really dark color, the faster it's going to fade. Okay? So that's just kind of a normal thing. So when you're picking colors for the exterior of a home, then you have to pick the right colors to keep your house looking nice. You don't want to pick a red for the outside of your house because it will fade faster.
Yeah, and you can always consult paint associates to help you out with this.
Yes, yeah. Sherwin-Williams is awesome. We'll knock out Sherwin-Williams there. But Sherwin-Williams is awesome. They will consult with you. They will give you ideas. They will tell you how much paint you're going to need. So, I mean, there's always paint professionals out there that will help you for free.
Yeah, and you can also get a paint sample and try it out.
Sure.
Before you take it home to paint. You can get like 1 ounce or so just to try it out and see if that's really the color that you want and that you can live with for a long period of time. So it's pretty amazing what you can do, especially do-it-yourself painting. You can save you tons of money. But another place that you can go, and it doesn't cost you arms and legs. We don't charge that, do we?
No. Not arms and legs.
Is Sometimes Spouse. We take care of interior and exterior painting, and we can help you pick out the right colors, get you exactly what you want for your home. All you have to do is give us a call, and one of our estimators will come out there and give you a free estimate.
Free.
Without having to pay an arm and a leg. Yeah. I'm Christy Ogle.
Max Ogle.
And these were do-it-yourself paint tips from Sometimes Spouse. You guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.